A promise. It was foolish of me, I suppose, to promise my sister Franny that I would be married before I was 30. Even though I was only 25 at the time, I knew she worried about my future. She herself had settled cozily into marriage status within 6 months of college graduation, found it a pleasant way of life, and wanted no less for me, her favorite older brother. In May of 1958, just back from a tour of duty in Korea as an Army doctor, I was enjoying a lazy afternoon with Franny at her home in Eugene, Oregon. She sat me down in her living room's most comfortable chair, offered me a glass of lemonade and a dish of peanuts, then got right to the point. "You're 29, Ted. What are your prospects exactly?" Her brown eyes flashed, smiling but not leaving my face. She knew I had no woman in my life. I had been in the Far East for 18 months. "You do remember what you promised me, don't you? Marriage before you're 30. How about it?" "Interesting that you should ask that, Franny. Day before yesterday, before driving up here from San Francisco, I stopped by the store to say hello to your in-laws. And Rita was there too. So I asked her out to dinner, and we had a nice evening together. With her looks, I'm surprised she's not married, although I'm sure she has very high standards. She told me as much. You know, sis, I think I might just marry her." Franny had a good laugh at that one. Then she changed the subject, and after 2 enjoyable hours catching up, I left to complete my trip on to Salem, where I would be spending my 3 weeks' leave. It didn't turn out that way. After 2 days, I was headed south for San Francisco. What had been intended as nothing more than a flip comment to my sister had developed into a resolve. Rita was pretty, single, and came from a family I knew well, her brother Ed being Franny's husband. Why not marry her? I was looking at a deadline. The possibility that Rita would not have me never crossed my mind. I had come to a decision. Rita never had a chance. I took her dancing, dining, swimming at the beach. I charmed her with my witty, intelligent conversation, my perfect manners. At night we parked high in the hills overlooking the bay. Occasionally we kissed. Within 10 days I had proposed, and she had accepted. We were married on September 7th. I had beaten my deadline by 4 full months. We were soon on our way to Europe for an extended honeymoon. On January 7th, my 30th birthday, we were sightseeing in Portugal. Rita was 3 months pregnant. The telegram I sent to my sister Franny that day said simply, "A promise made is a promise kept. Happy 30th birthday to me." Signed, Big Brother.